Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommies Reborns. Welcome back. And to all of you new, hello and welcome. This is Oscar. Oscar is a full-bodied silicone baby, and he is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor. So I am going to, where's his bottle? I'm just gonna hold Oscar and give him a bottle and chat. This is not a drink and wet video. This is just a sealed bottle, just for pretend. This one actually just has water in it, but being has this bottom, that's not clear, it just kind of hides the fact, I think, that it's just water in here. So I don't even bother to, put the formula stuff in. So, and I'm going to change Oscar. He has a new outfit from a haul that I did in the last video, something really cute from H&M. And I have most definitely been missing Oscar, like, kind of just missing holding him, making videos with him, changing him, taking pictures of him, that sort of thing. I've been super, super busy, as a lot of you that have been with my channel know. It's just kind of that time of year where I'm just, out kind of, doing things in the yard, and, my son, like, the kids are all out playing every day. So, the days are busy, and I've been painting a lot at night, especially. That's kind of my quiet time. So I've really been enjoying that. I'm working on a special baby for myself right now. So to those of you new, I started, I guess, I want to say like 2 months ago now. Around about, could be a little more or a little less, but I started my own journey after collecting for 4 years and always planning to reborn myself one day. But I finally took that plunge a couple months ago and have just been truly enjoying every minute of it. So that whole journey, I'm sharing in my channel membership, the Pixie Squad. So if you all have an interest in supporting my channel and kind of getting everything that's behind the scenes, and I do my exclusive live streams in there. It's $1.99 a month, and that's all inclusive. You can cancel it at any time. You must be 18 years or older. You can find a link in the description below of the video, or you can click the blue join button next to subscribe. And while you're over there, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So yeah, to anyone interested, I definitely, am basically kind of vlogging my journey in there, everything from even the beginning of setting up, sharing everything that I ordered, all the supplies, everything that I would be trying, and kind of sharing in there, what's went wrong so far, what's, just all of it. And my members also get to know, what sculpts I'm working on and what babies will be next. I have gotten a lot of questions since I've shared 2 out of the 3 babies that I've completed so far on, for inquiries to purchase. And right now I am not selling any babies. I'm just a collector painting for myself. And all I can say is that when and if the time comes that I am ready to let any of the babies that I've created go, my members, of course, are going to know about that first, because everything's coming up in membership. you know, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So I am sure that eventually out here, I would think, you know, it's possible babies might come available, but that's a long way. I'm not thinking that far ahead. This is not something that I've um set out to do for a business or anything of the sort. I don't have the time to do that. I already, you know, work full time running my own business that I've had for years. So between that and, you know, life and my kids and all else, like there's just, yeah, it's not, that's not gonna fit in. And you know, like this baby that I'm working on right now, I've been, it's probably been a couple weeks, and although the baby's like nearing finish, like I'm really putting a lot into details and exactly what I want. You know, because it's a sculpt that, like, I literally watched the artist sculpt and, you know, have been wanting the sculpt from there. So it's a special baby to me, and, you know, I can take all the time in the world that I want to, you know, get the baby how I would like it, because you know, I'm not working on any sort of time thing like where I have to have the baby finished for any particular reason, you know, other than my own excitement. But it's, which I am like making the time to work a lot because I'm enjoying it so much, but it's, I'm still not rushing in any way, if that makes sense. So I've been definitely missing Oscar, and even some of the reborns and stuff, in the way of, you know, I'm sorry about the noise, folks. As soon as I sat down to record the video, the hamster started, like, you know how they bite and scratch on the side of the cage at night, like he's doing that. I apologize. There's no way, like, it's not like a dog that I can yell at, like, stop, and yeah. So that's it. But that is the noise that you're hearing. Hopefully, whatever, it doesn't bother anyone too much. But so, and because I've been so busy, because I've been spending like hours and hours a day outside with my youngest son, who's 13, and he has, you know, a lot of friends that are coming every day. You know, I have a big front porch, and that we have a, you know, basketball hoop out front. That's, you know, one of the good professional ones. So like, it seems like, you know, every kid within his age range is coming to play every day. And then of course some of the kids that are like his friends, you know, come in and out and use the bathroom, and, you know, if it's rainy, they'll come in to watch TV or hang out or whatever. But so a lot of you all know that my son it has special needs. He's, of course, he's very high functioning, and you know, most people don't really realize it when they meet him, or he seems like maybe he's got, like, you know, ADHD, some, you know, you can tell a little, but for the most part, you know, he's mainstream in school, but he gets services and things like that. However, not only does he have, you know, some special needs, but also this is the age that the kids go into forming their relationships, their friendships with the kids that they are going to spend the rest of their teenage years with. A lot of times, you know, they're forming their base kind of groups of friends that they'll kind of go on into high school with and stuff. So it's very important for me at this point in this stage. And, you know, since the vaccination came out and everything, you know, people are, you know, everybody's out and about, and things are look more normal with kids, you know, outside playing and all that stuff. I think I've been talking about this in videos, but anyways, so a lot's been happening in the past month or so. Um, which I love. I was very depressed over the winter, and it was very just quiet here and more isolated, and I miss the house full of kids. And I mean, some days you don't miss it because of course it makes more of a mess and more of a everything work, but this is my last, my youngest child. I have three, older, I have girls. Gabe is my only boy and my youngest. And boys are different, than girls. And, my daughters, were a little bit more independent in their, friendships and what they were doing. My son, like I said, I feel like I can right now because I work from home. So I can just take the time in the afternoons after school to just go step outside, and spend time with them and be in and out. And you kind of almost, you in in a certain way, ensure better kids, good kids are hanging around, because kids that are into like way too much trouble, they don't like to be where a parent could walk out at any time and does, and is hanging out with them and spending time, like, good kids don't mind that and enjoy, you know they're at that age, whereas as like a young teenagers, like, they don't want to talk to their own parents, and it's like, oh, I hate my parents and this, that, and the other thing. But they'll talk to other adults, they really will. And they um I guess depending on the adult, but some of them enjoy talking. And I'm definitely I have a laid back approach to parenting. It's probably gotten more so through the years, the more kids you go through. But I do, because I'd kind of rather know about it. I'd rather them come talk to me. I'd rather it's just for me, I just think it's, I don't know. It's just the way that I am and that I parent. My mom was very open with me and stuff. I mean, not that any of me or my friends would have gotten away with probably half the stuff, that, when I was with my mom or when I was a kid. But, times have changed, and, ugh, it's just scary out there. It's very, it's terrifying raising children, having a teenager in this day and age. It really, really is. And things in this area have really gotten worse, not better, since just, the pandemic and, whatever world things. It's that I just can't even, I just don't even go there. But it's really gone, more downhill in my area, whereas it was previously getting better, if that makes sense. So, you really have to be just careful and just watching everything these days. And yeah, it's scary. It's definitely scary. And I know all of you that have teens or have been through the teen years, or even have, nieces, nephews, godchildren, any kids in your life that have been through this. You all know, you worry. And teenagers, that, I mean, if they're not, if they don't put you in the loony bin, nothing will. So, yeah, that's truly what I've been up to. Oh, and I have to say, so this is something that's really, I feel like almost my collecting has taken a drastic turn, in that it's come to like a halt, as far as like, I'm just because I barely am getting time with the babies that I have here that I really, really love and enjoy. And when I do get time, I'm wanting to, shop and, um, have new things for, photos, and especially Oscar. Everything gets kind of bought for Oscar. Like, and then he's that 1 month size in boys. So that then goes down to, the all of my reborns that are his size so the boys can share. But like initially, usually it gets bought for Oscar. Sometimes I had like if I have a new baby, like I have Elliot that I made, and he's basically takes the same size as Oscar. He can take some newborn probably, but I like the 1 month size better on him. So the fact that I've been painting my own babies, and it's like I still feel like Elliot and Sabian are brand new. It's like I have two new babies here, and now that's another reason why I'm just taking my sweet time and doing everything the way I want with the baby that I'm working on. And there'll be another one going on the table soon, maybe even before this one is finished. Definitely before this one is finished being rooted, I'll be starting another one to paint. But I mean, I definitely have my limits on space and how much I want to have in my collection. I don't have a specific number, but I can say that I'm already pretty overwhelmed where I'm at. So that's why I know, like, there will come a point where I'll be letting babies go that I paint, because it'll just be nice to have that joy of being able to get to experience the sculpt, to create the baby in my vision, and then see someone else be really overjoyed and happy. Like, I'm really looking forward to that in the future. It was not what I expected, but I had so many of you all, and thank you to all of you, because it's such a huge compliment. Those of you that had inquired about Sabian and about Elliot, that's like a huge, huge compliment. I mean, that's like the first couple baby. Sabian was literally the first baby I painted. So, and there was, collectors that collect like me that have, been here for years and are picky and stuff. So I was like, wow, that's just wow. Thank you all. You all are such an inspiration to me that I feel, you're such a part of my journey here. All of the positive energy, all of the positive feedback, and it's just, it just kind of becomes a part of that energy, and now especially that goes into babies that I am painting. So I think it's pretty amazing. And it'll be like a really amazing thing and a very happy thing for me when I get to the point, because I wasn't prepared to let Elliot, or certainly Sabian was the first baby I painted, so of course sentimentally I wanted to keep him, and Elliot, I is a sculpt like, I want. And so, it was like getting a new baby for me. So of course, no, I didn't want to give him up. But I think in the future, if I have my headset, or even, paint a sculpt that perhaps I've already painted for myself, just however it works out. But the thought of it is very appealing to me, to, see somebody else be happy with something, with a baby that I created. That's for sure. Even though, again, I'm really just a collector that's painting. Um, I don't know where like real, like actual artists have started out. I guess everybody probably has their own story. But I don't know. What do you all think? Tell me in the comments. Do you like have, oh, do you think that, um, like real reborn artists, like if do you think they start out like, as a business, like with the intention of painting to sell? Or do you think that people started out as collectors, painting for themselves? I think it's a smart idea if you have the desire to try, um, to definitely go for it. I would encourage anyone that has an interest in reborning, to try to go for it, because it's really just so rewarding. If it's something that you think you'll enjoy, you probably will. And um it's almost like indescribable, really. It is. So, and there are many of you. I have several members in the Pixie Squad that joins up to kind of share in that beginning journeys. And of course, we talk about tips and what we're doing and stuff, so it's help to one another. The membership is really as diverse as me and my collecting. There's a lot that goes on in there. And of course I'm so like in there, can communicate with you all a little more, because it's still obviously anyone can join, so it's still like public, but it's cozier in there. And um yeah, that's about it. So I am brushing Oscar's hair with you all because I am most definitely going to be taking a photo shoot of him. I got this totally with him in mind. This little romper, which I shared in the last haul. This is by H&M, and it's a 1 month size. Oh my gosh, and I can put a long sleeve shirt under this, because this can go through any season. It can go all through the winter with a long sleeve shirt and tights or knee socks. I brought socks out for him. Yeah, because it's still chilly, so I'll probably put these socks on him for now, because it's not quite barefoot weather. Maybe for adults, we have some flip-flop days, some barefoot days. But for a baby, I would still be keeping him in, little like knee socks, and probably a little sweater too. Which I have the sweater from the last H&M that I never even put on any of them. Can you all believe that? Like, that's how little time that I've had. So anyways, so yeah, that's it for me. I've definitely taken like a hard left, right turn, whatever you want to call it, a hard turn in like a drastic change in my collecting, where I'm not getting that baby fever anymore, since I've been painting. It almost kind of slowly started going away, and then after Elliot, that's when I reached a point and I realized, like, oh, I'm excited to get this baby finished that I'm painting, but I'm not like killing myself to do it. You know what I mean? Like, where the other babies, like, I was just like night and day, just like on a bender, like of just painting. Like, I was barely eating, I wasn't sleeping, because I was so excited and didn't want to rush. Now I feel like, I don't need to do that to myself, and I'm already like enjoying new babies. And yeah, that's a really, really good feeling to just be like so content, but yet still have so much prospect for the future and know things are gonna change and more babies are gonna come. It's a really good feeling. So yeah, I recommend to anybody that's has an interest in starting to paint. And I'm talking about reborns. I mean, I have Oscar in my arms. So to those of you new, like Oscar's a full bodied silicone. It's a completely different medium than painting a vinyl reborn doll. It's the vinyl reborn dolls that I'm talking about that I'm painting. I for sure will go on to paint silicone, but I certainly want to be, get myself completely seasoned and comfortable in painting reborns first, and then I will invest, because it's quite expensive. Then I have to invest again all over, because it's totally different paints and all that. And then, of course, talking about silicone kits. So you're talking about the difference in from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars when you're talking about buying kits to paint in silicone. So, I don't want to take any chances there. I want to be, and I'll know when I get to a place where I'm ready. I'm going to know I'm ready. So, but that will happen. So, stay following my channel. To all of you that have been following and sharing in my journey, thank you so much for being here. All of your energy, all of your wonderful comments, all of your positive support is really part of becomes part of my whole journey, and in each baby that I'm creating and what I'm doing, you all are a part of it. This community is absolutely just amazing. I've really, in all the time that I've been here in the hobby, I have not had as much fun and just feel so good about the hobby as I do right here and now. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna let you all go, but thank you for joining me today. I hope all of you aunties and of course any uncles out there enjoyed seeing Oscar, because I missed him. So I know there's some of you all that miss seeing him quite regularly as well. But believe you me, Oscar is still my love, mommy's mean squeeze. He's nothing has changed with my feelings towards Oscar. Just busy, busy, busy. But I definitely miss him, and it feels so good to just hold him and pretend to feed him the bottle and change him and all that. And just looking at him in the camera, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Mommy loves it. So, all right, everyone. I hope everyone has a great start to your weekend, because this will post in the morning. So it'll be Friday. Happy Friday to you all. And we will see you all next time. God bless.